Alright, welcome back everyone. This is Where is Boar. I'm gonna pause the game here so I don't use time. We are back in another day of Transport Fever 2. So, we are, after mastering the campaign, meaning I played one chapter and that was really about it, we are now in a free play mode. So zooming out, this is the map we have. It's a rather small map. We're going to connect stuff together. I believe the modes I had, we had 4 industries. So looking over the city, like let's say Pickering here, we can see that they need a couple of things. They need this fire thing and then they need this wrench thing. Alright, which isn't a problem. It's just obviously figuring out what is what because, like I said, I played one freaking chapter of this thing and now I'm doing this. But we will go ahead and connect some things together. Okay, so looking at it, I think the easiest one to start off with is to take wheat and turn it into bread, and then we can deliver it to both Uppingham and Corbridge. Is there another place? I thought there was. Nope. So this is the first time you guys are seeing this game. You guys gotta get out from under the rock. So what we're going to do, put a big old truck station about right here. And one thing is we can play around with it to lower the cost, right? So right now, we may be using a little bit extra road. If I had just spent a little bit of time, I might have straightened it, but we got no time for that. So, looking at this, we are going to need to add in trucks. Right, so we got things a-brewing. Taking a look at what we have, I'm gonna open up the line just so we can take a look at it. We have our first stop here, second stop there, third stop there. We also have some unload points. We have our 2 cargo. I'm going to need an unpausing time here, and it's gonna take a while. So one thing you guys may not know is that it takes forever in this game here. What I mean by that, and let's go ahead and just take a camera of being a... Wait. Am I guess I'm part of the horse, but I'm not? Weird. Right. So we stop here. We basically pick stuff up. Are you going anywhere? Sir? Sir? Hello? Hello? Okay. And we start going out this way. Now, if you look in the bottom right corner, we're going just a little under 20 kilometers per hour. Looking at the day, it is March 4th, 1850. Remember that. You know, there's nothing like enjoying the nice country ride on a stagecoach here. You know, it reminds me of the Oregon Trail. You guys remember that game? Huh? Maybe I'm too young for that. Maybe some of you guys are just too old to remember it. Maybe some of you guys are too young and I'm too old. Huh? How's that? But yeah, this sort of gives me like Oregon Trail vibes. With, of course, not everyone is dying because they enter a puddle of water and then they got hypothermia, and the next thing you know they got malaria and we ran out of supply, and it's been like 2 months, and then you have a mental breakdown because you're in the 3rd grade and everyone just isn't functioning the way it should be. Okay, so we finally got to the second stop. We are going to just bang our head right into the container there. Looking at the day, that short distance, guys, took us, that's what, 8 months? So this trip right here is about 2 years. So yeah, time will pass by pretty quickly. I just want to show you guys that right there, that this is slow. Our earnings were down negative 392,000. Makes sense. I'm not too overly concerned about that, quite honestly. I just want to make sure that we can get to this destination here, because the intent is that we're picking up all these bread The bread gets to the factory here, the food processing plant, makes us bread. And then after that, we can start planning our cross-country trip to Corbridge. But that's for in a bit. Right, so you get over here, drop things off, we made money. Right, pause time. Now we want to add a new, well, before that, we'll probably need to add an A. This is catchy, really catchy. So we're gonna add in a truck station. There was a way to rotate. What was it? Well, that rotates the camera. Okay, so let me show you guys what I just did. We have our truck depot. I started on the wrong side. Whatever, it's okay. It's okay. I never claimed to be good at business in this game anyway, at least for now. So we're gonna start from Corbridge. They're going to travel this like 5 million miles trek. And end up over here, where they should, theoretically, if everything makes sense, pick up bread. Then, they would travel their happy ass all the way back over here. That's the intention, at least. So while that is going on, instead of just watching them, now that we know that, obviously, we are dropping off wheat here. In fact, we're picking up wheat, sort of double stop. We can start looking at some of these other things. So, these guys, they want boxes and construction material. How do you make construction material? And then these guys want... Okay, so planks into tools. And then you take stone and turn it into construction material. The nearest stone quarry is over here. So you gotta make that whole entire trek. You want fuel. How do you make fuel? Which is what? Water? Oil? And now how do you make oil? Right here. Crude oil, so boom, boom, boom. Alright. Here's the next intent. Gonna pause it real quick. I guess actually doesn't really matter, huh? So we're going to take a truck stop. Now we're gonna rotate this bad boy, this bitch over here. Rotate it that way. Then we are going to add in a road depot. In fact, this road depot, what I will do is a little bit suboptimal, but bear with me here. Just so that this way I can actually assign in multiple places instead of building a truck depot everywhere. Then we need the crude oil to stop by and make oil. Okay. You learn something new every day. You need crude oil to make oil. Right. So now that, then when we get oil, we then want to stop by over here. Where we take the oil, make it into fuel. Now, we want to take our happy ass to Bollington, which is gonna be right here. Right. Now we want to make a new line. And we need to name this. So, now that we know that the teenager's face is going to be or the line that handles the oil, start from Pickerington North, because we need to grab that crude oil. Stop by, pick up the oil, grab this. And I want this to be sort of the manufacturing route. Okay. Finish it up, we will need more vehicles. I'm thinking just 2. Select all, put it there. Boom. Create a new line. Right. So we're gonna name this Testosterone, just because we know that is what's going to fuel us today. Head on over to Bollington. Drop it off there. Wow. There's also crude oil here, so I can also have another distribution plant. Make it quicker. Boom, boom, boom. More. But that will be a later discussion thing. So from here, we're gonna buy a couple more vehicles. Assign it there. Right. So let's take a look at our lines. How are we doing? Alright, so in the meantime, while we're waiting for our cargo due stuff, because that's gonna take forever. It's been 3 years since we started. But I added a little like tram, right? So little station or horse wagon goes through, picks people up, drops people off, just so we can make a little bit of money on the side. Not a whole lot, right? I'm not expecting that this will completely make up for something, but it's better to make some return than none at all, because yeah, right now we're not looking too good. Speaking of which, where are these guys? Where are you going? One thing I don't know is that it says they're doing logs. Why are they doing log? I don't want to clone. I don't want to set a color. We'll see how that goes. Just change the resource. So if you go here, click on one of these guys. Come on. Oh, I think go to manage vehicles. I was just on here. Oh, right here. You can select what you're doing. So it's under the station. You're not doing it at the wagon level, which makes sense. Makes more sense than saying that what wagon. But yeah. So that's going on. Our earnings, I mean, we're still negative, but it's going up. So that's not bad. Take a look at how things are going over here. Alright, after a 2-hour meeting, let's see where the heck we are. This is by far the longest recording. Albeit, it is all recording, but it's not all recording, if that makes sense, right? Like, it's not me actually playing. Most of it has just been me on a meeting. But let's take a look here. Our earnings, we're still losing money. Oh my god, I've lost so much. I've lost like $1 million. Okay, let's take a look at things. I think we're still running into the issue here, where it says these guys are like delivering wood. Like, why? You don't have wood selected on either of these. I think that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to figure out. Well, I mean, I will have to figure out. Because there's really no reason why this should be wood. There's no wood place near this. Plus this one over here, there's no reason for it to be sent over here. So that's a bit bizarre. Let's take a look at the other one we have, the fuel. What's going on here? What the heck, guys? It was over here. So this should be going all the way over here. Like, what are you doing? I feel like I'm missing a key component here to this. Like, supposed to take 2 oil or 2 crude oil, turn it into oil. Hold on, wrong one. This one. I wonder if it's because I'm running in a line. Is that it? Hold on, let's see here. I'm gonna remove you. This way you're just running between those two. And then I'm going to say, we're gonna add a new line. You're gonna run from here to here. And then we're gonna have to buy a vehicle. Let's just buy one for now. So we're gonna do that. So that should, like, so I wonder if the way the lines themselves are set up is a bit whack, in the sense that when they come here to drop off the crude oil, it's basically saying that, okay, you're now going to take crude oil and go over here. But because you're not actually picking up crude oil, it's literally a wasted trip. If that's the case, over this way, it's also going to be a wasted trip. Let's click on you, go here. So we'll have to remove that one. Now we'll have to add in a new line that goes from here all the way to here. And then we will need a vehicle, which isn't a problem. We'll... camera's a little bit sensitive on this game here. Okay. Buy a vehicle, buy a cargo. Yep. We're gonna assign you to line 2. I'm not gonna bother with the naming because I want to test this out. Though, if that's the logic, I mean, this is literally just wheat to wheat. No real difference here. In fact, that segment doesn't make sense. I'm gonna say go over this way. Alright. Been a couple more minutes. Let's take a look. Why are you guys still on? Let's check over here. Transport 0%. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing like something pretty important here. Because in theory, and what we did in the first campaign is when you set your line, it should work. However, and we know that it works going like wheat to stop. Issue. I'll just get into the factor. Like, do I have to say, oh, hey, you're gonna look at this? It's probably going to be something stupid, but I'm going to go and dick around with this off camera. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This is just going to be sort of like filler content, just due to the fact I'm going on a business trip for a couple weeks here, and I want to be able to get stuff up consistently, or well, at least attempt to. It's unfortunate, but apparently having a job means I actually gotta do stuff, which is fair enough, because I like buying stuff, and that means I gotta have stuff to pay stuff with. So, anyways, I hope you guys had or have a wonderful day. Thank you.